Welcome to Straight to the Point. I'm your host Dreesen with my awesome co-host JC.
Hold on.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
the camera right there.
Oh, this is my camera.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
camera's literally right on you.
Are you drunk?
No. Welcome to Straight to the Point. I'm your host Dreesen with my awesome co-host JC. You know what it is here, and we have a mission for you. Through style and pulp culture, Straight to the Point bridges knowledge with inspiration to bring wisdom to the hood. By strengthening our faith, uplifting each other, and educating one another, it allows us to move with purpose and create a future where beliefs turn into action and dreams into reality. Thank you for joining us here today. We have an amazing, just like top tier guest that we have for you guys today. Shout out Shiloh Carter, our videographer.
Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? What's happening? Appreciate y'all having me.
Super
Yes,
different.
Yo, the amount of questions we get asking us, who does your videos? Who edits for you? Who do you work with? Today, we made a special episode just to show love to our boy Shiloh, who's been behind the camera, behind every edit you see here, Straight to the Point.
Yes,
That's love.
he works that magic behind the lens every single time. Like this guy has not faltered. I'm not a kid, this is a man.
That's a man. Hey, that ain't no kid energy. That's a man.
That's a man. He's been handling,
We're
bro.
nearly a wolf.
And all his work has really.
JC wilding out right now.
Right now, yo, wildin'.
My fault. I'm excited today, bro.
Facts.
Because we got Shiloh here with us today. Today been like a day that's been all over the place for me.
Yeah.
And to end the day here with Shiloh, showing him love, showing him who he is, who's the man behind the camera, just gets me excited because he has put on some amazing bangers for us. And we want to put his name out there because he deserves all the clout.
He does. He definitely does.
Appreciate y'all, for real.
He does not slack. He puts in that work. And the combination of us, of Straight to the Point, and Shiloh has been incredible. I love what we make and the content that we create. And it's all thanks to this team right here. But first things first, Shiloh. Who is Shiloh? Talk to us. Could you give us a little bit of your origin story, like how this all started?
That's a good question. I'll say start off in Lynn, Massachusetts. Shout out Lynn, Massachusetts. of
Shout out
course.
Lynn, Mass.
781. I'll say I started off my whole childhood. I've always been really fascinated with cameras. I've always really been like into movies and watching film and things like that. I used to always like run and take my mom's old like little digital camera. I get all my cousins together at like the family parties. Be
Making
like, yo,
whole movies?
this is your role, that's your role. Y'all in this scene,
That's fire.
and like just. Ever since I was young, I was always on it. And then through the years, of course, it evolved. I got my first camera when I was probably like 8th grade.
8th grade. Wow.
So after school, I get like all my homies. I went to Pickering Middle School, Lynn, Mass. Get all my homies. We were just like, back then I was like crazy sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Crazy sneakerhead.
What's your favorite sneaker? If you could choose one.
I like the silhouette of the 11s.
Yes.
I got the 7210s, 7210 11s. Those are like my holy grail that I used to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to just pull up after school. We take photos, like little fit pics and stuff like that. And then from there, I got another camera. I upgraded a little bit, and then I started my first official media brand. It was called On Ball Media.
Wow.
And-
What year was this?
This was my sophomore year of high school.
Sophomore year of high
I was,
school.
like,
You're already
16,
trying to start a
17.
business?
Yeah, it was smooth.
That's
I was
crazy.
I was tapped in with like since I came up from Lynn, I knew all the hoopers. You know what I'm saying? So since I knew all the hoopers, I was able to tap in with their coaches. So I tapped in the coaches. Now I'm getting them on contracts and able to like pretty much run all their high school basketball media across.
Take notes. Take notes. This is how a young man gets it. Take notes.
And notice that man mentioned contracts. Stop
Yes.
doing things without a contract involved.
You need a contract.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, pretty much just doing a bunch of stuff with my real origin. I say is sports media.
Yeah.
Just tapping in with all the high school, doing a bunch of sports media, and that was a really great brand. And then more recently, hopping into Repentful.
Nice.
Once COVID happened, sports kind of died out. High school
Yeah.
sports, it was like this big hiatus. Like the state championship was supposed to happen. It was gonna be my biggest video, and then bam, they canceled the state championship. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
tough.
So I was sitting there like, damn. So I'm not gonna lie, for probably a good year straight, I didn't touch my camera.
So you were one of those businesses during the pandemic who was affected by it.
For sure.
And impacted
I literally
by it.
like
Felt
after
the
that
heat.
happened, I worked two jobs. I just got right back to it, and I didn't touch my camera for a good year.
Wow.
And that entire year, all I thought about was my camera and making content and like really doing this. And that's when I realized I was like, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I need to pick it back up, and that's what I did. I got all my boys together, Doo-Wops, Stunner,
Shout out to them in the
Jack,
back right
Gary,
now, handling.
They're here going crazy, but you know, once we kind of all chopped it up, came together, and we were like, yo, we got to take this serious. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And yeah, that's where Repentful started, and you know, going crazy.
Now it's
That's so
history,
crazy.
man. It's just part of history. Moving forward, evolving each year. I'm really excited the fact that you share your story, how
Right.
COVID kind of affected your business.
Yeah.
Because a lot of businesses fell in that hole when COVID happened.
Most
you had big
definitely.
dreams and things just kind of fell apart, and you had to like know how to navigate and kind of pivot from that point on. And you chose to kind of like dive in deeper into your camera role and just like learning more about cameras and stuff like that.
For
Is that
sure, and that's a big thanks to, like I said, Stunner, Doo-Wop, Derry, Jack, like all my Repentful boys. Like if it wasn't for them, that would have never happened. Like it's funny, when we were in high school, after school, we would just like link up in their basement, and we had
Basement
GarageBand
Yeah,
on like this
yeah, yeah.
old like iMac. Where like we didn't even have a microphone to record music into.
Yeah.
We would record the music into the iMac.
Like, just screaming at the
Hey,
computer.
hey,
pretty
no
much.
cap.
Like,
Yeah.
That's
it was crazy.
respect,
For
bro.
real.
That's
And, like,
respect.
It's like we were in the
Humble beginnings.
We were
From
in
the
the
bo-
basement
from the bottom,
and
bro.
I'm with my camera recording them making music like that. So it evolved from there in the basement with no equipment, no nothing.
Yeah.
And then over time, you know, like I started getting more deep into my craft. Stunner started getting more deep into his craft. Everyone started like, you know, leveling up in their own way.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we just took it full force, opened up the studio, and you know.
Looking at Shiloh's content, you can tell that he is truly passionate about this. How old are you?
I'm 22.
22 years old, and it's,
22.
I'm telling you, high quality content that this young man creates, and it's because you can tell you're just so passionate about
Yeah.
it. But what other things influence you as well, like outside of like the videography?
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I
What
would
do you
say,
enjoy? What do you enjoy?
What do you enjoy? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, one of my like biggest inspirations is my pops.
Word.
Nice.
Wow. That's definitely my
Wow,
pops. You
that's
know,
solid.
like he's somebody that is like a really just humble person, very honest, super dope guy. He's very chill. He's very calm. That's why I get like a lot of my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, that's my guy. He's a big inspiration for me.
That's
So
dope.
he,
That's
when
dope.
he was growing up, he was chasing the music stuff. That's something that he really wanted for himself. He was able to do a little bit of things, but ultimately he ended up kind of putting that to the side to make sure that I was able to be in an okay position, to make sure that I was able to have a roof over my head,
Right.
make sure I was able to have like food on the table.
That made your hunger grow too.
Exactly.
Probably, yeah.
Especially now what I'm doing now, it's like he sees what I'm doing, and I could see like the light in his eye when he like sees me chasing the same thing he was chasing. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be able to do that without him.
Word.
Hey, that's
wow.
dope, bro.
Parents
That's
are a
dope.
huge thing.
Not just parents, fathers. Father
Fathers,
figures
yeah.
play a
Father
big role in a
figures,
man's
man.
life.
Yeah.
And that's dope that you're kind of expressing that, because I don't think there's enough kids out there that have the willingness to kind of share their story about their father, kind of hold back on those things. And I think that's real dope, because my big inspiration, what's straight to the point, is that my grandfather was one of the first, had one of the first radio shows in the Dominican Republic.
Fire.
And I find inspiration in the fact that he was able to start something that nobody has ever done in the island.
Wow.
You feel me? And I take a lot of pride that he started that, in that I'm able to reflect back to all the memories and all the advice he gave me growing up.
Yeah.
And it makes me take it even more serious today that I'm older and he has passed away, you know?
Yeah.
But
Rest in peace.
it makes me feel a lot more like empowered to know that he kind of paved the way, not just for my dad, but also for me. You feel me? To have a passion, to have a place where I feel rooted. And this is something that I kind of discovered, not at a young age, but like 28.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's real dope to have father figures in your life where you can go back to and know your own history.
Right. And have things that inspire you, like your friend group. For me, it was the same thing, where it was like me and my friends would always just hang out at my crib, and then we just have so many ideas, and we would try different projects and see where in the creative world we could mold or we could fit into, or whatever passions my friends had, whether it was basketball, whether it was creating music, whether it was even making this podcast stuff. And that's what inspires me for Straight to the Point, is that like I've always wanted to do this. Like if you ask any of my friends, I was just at an event last week where somebody hasn't seen me in like 2-3 years, and they're like, this is what we used to talk about, like when he sees me on Straight to the Point. And it's because we've had that inspiration in those people around us that help us, guide us there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be your father, whether it be your friends, it's a beautiful thing. It definitely is a beautiful thing.
Entrepreneur, how does it feel to, not how does it feel, How do you manage with the pressure that comes behind it? Because a lot of people think owning your own business is something that's
super
easy. You
easy.
become your own boss.
It's not.
And
it's not.
There's a lot of responsibility that comes behind that. What can you say to those young people today that want to start their own business and they don't know how to and what comes with it?
Right.
I'll say for that, like me personally, I think society kind of has a flip script on the way that they look at successful people.
Flip script, yeah.
There's people, you can see somebody in the room that has a ton of status, has a ton of fortune, and is looked at as somebody that is successful. But that same person in that room that is put on the highest pedestal is the person in that room that's lost more than everybody in that room.
Yes.
They've taken more losses. They've done more sacrifices. They've lost more than, you know what I'm saying? So I say as an entrepreneur, you know, it's a lot of loss.
Yeah.
And I think people look at entrepreneurs and they're like, oh, it's easy. Y'all got it made, but
it's not.
I've taken so many losses, man.
At 22, he's already taking stacks of losses.
I took a loss last night. My tire went flat on the way to a shoot. I'm sitting there like,
yo, I ain't gonna lie to you.
What am I gonna do?
I'm in New York. I'm in the middle of the highway. My tire is flat. I have to go to a shoot. I was like 2 hours late. I still made it though.
You still made it though. You still made it though. That's what I'm talking
you
about.
got commitments to that extent, you gotta become a mechanic, a tire replacement person. It don't matter what comes about you, bro.
Yo.
You're gonna figure it out.
What's even funnier is I swear, bro, 2 days ago, I'm driving down the street and I saw you
filling up my tire, right?
Yes.
For real.
This is
I've been filling up that tire like all week.
That's what we got Shiloh going crazy.
It finally popped, and you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That's
To
dope.
go back to the entrepreneur thing, you're gonna take a lot of losses, a lot of L's, but it's about how you just maneuver and you don't learn from them. That's the biggest thing.
And I feel like discipline as well is like very important as well, being an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Consistency as well.
Consistency.
That's my biggest weakness.
Right.
I'll say that openly. Consistency, yeah, for
That's
sure.
real for you to share that out here.
Most definitely.
Wow. And why you say consistency? Because always trying to release or always trying to like.
I'll relate it back to what's on my hat. Repentful's back.
Right.
Repentful
is back.
Repentful is back. I don't know if y'all can see, but that's our next clothing drop, right? And there's meaning behind it because we took a good like 2-year hiatus where we haven't dropped anything on our YouTube. Like pretty much in 2022, we dropped like a circuit of live performances with a bunch of local artists.
I seen those.
We were able to over the 4 different videos we did, we were able to do over 20 million views across YouTube, Instagram, all that.
You see these numbers? You hear these numbers?
Chill. I'm not trying to gas it up. Nah,
you know, I'm not.
He's 22. That's what he's at.
Yeah,
but that's not where he wants to be.
Exactly.
He wants to be higher.
Just to give them context. But we were killing it. We were doing our thing. But behind the scenes, it was like, we were like, I was 19 at that time. I had a lot of things to learn. We were still trying to figure out the business stuff. So we just took a big step back.
Yeah.
We took some time to refocus. Like the studio, we completely redid the studio.
Yes.
Beautiful studio. Oh my God.
I upgraded my equipment.
Get with Shiloh.
Yo, get with Shiloh. For sure.
You won't experience his environment, his workspace, unless you get with Shiloh. So please.
Different.
Follow Shiloh on
Follow
all platforms,
Repentful,
please.
Everything. Shiloh Carter, Repentful, everything.
You name it.
That's love. But yeah, we pretty much just like reloaded the clip. We took a step back.
You have to.
I upgraded a bunch of my equipment. My boy Danny, he upgraded a bunch of his stuff. He does a bunch of engineering. He got all new equipment. Stunner, everybody. We just upgraded. We just elevated. And now we're at the point where we feel good. Yeah. We feel like we're in a good spot. And we're just excited and happy for what's to come. Now we got the Repentful's backdrop on the way soon.
Stay tuned.
I've been waiting on this Repentful's backdrop for a minute.
Because I sketches where I want that.
I be getting little sneak peeks and I'm like, when is this coming out, yo? Because I'm finna get that.
That's love.
For sure. Speaking about that, because I think we've established a good foundation on his journey and where he's been at and where you're at right now in the present time. What's the future looking like, you think? What are you aiming for the future?
Man.
Yeah, beautiful.
I have high hopes. I'll say that for sure.
So,
I'm always somebody that I don't like to put limitations on myself.
Of course. Limitless. limitless.
But yeah, I would love to be able. My main goal is just to live through Repentful.
Yes.
You know, however that looks.
Yes.
I would love to be able to be, you know, directing music videos for high level artists.
Yes.
At that same time, we have a Repentful event going on where we have a concert with other artists, and we're selling Repentful merchandise at the Repentful event.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We got Stunner over there. He's the main like Repentful artist. He's doing his shows. He's going crazy.
Shout out Stunner.
We living in the Repentful crib. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like everything Repentful. We wear Repentful. You know, like just I want to live through the brand. That's really my goal. So whatever that looks like, that's really what I want.
Right.
You know, so
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. If you had $1 million right now, what would you do with it?
damn,
That's a great question.
I wanted to, you know what I mean? Throw that out there.
$1 million.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm buying property. That's what I'm doing. Buy property.
Okay, JC, what you doing?
Yeah, what you doing, JC? Hit him back with it. Hit him back with
JC gonna do
it.
something. I want to know what JC
I'm
gonna
gonna invest a quarter of it to Fly Kids.
do. Fire.
Shout out Fly Kids.
Shout out Fly Kids.
Shout out Fly
all day
Kids.
long,
Yep.
always. Quarter to Fly Kids. Another quarter to property. That's a
Yes.
great choice. Property. And the other half, I'm gonna invest it in my family.
Yes, sir.
That's my
Yes,
son's
sir.
college tuition. With
Yeah.
by them being set in the future. That's where my money would go.
That sounds real good. Now.
That's pretty smooth. I really like the investment route. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like most of it, I'll probably invest. I wish I could come up with some cool philosophical
You're gonna put it all on-
answers.
on Bitcoin?
It's like, yo, I'm gonna get some. Yeah, I'm gonna get like a little Bitcoin ETF. I might throw some in
Feel
like,
me,
you know,
Ethereum.
a little Roth IRA. Yo, gotta max out my Roth IRA.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
you onto something. You speaking something.
Yeah,
Roth
Gotta get a
IRA,
little high
brother.
yield savings. Get 4% on my money without doing nothing. Guaranteed.
Yo, now you talking.
What else I would do? Jay, what's that one cryptocurrency you talking about? XRP?
Exactly.
XRP.
Hey,
Go way
he's
up.
been going crazy lately.
Go way up.
Yeah.
Love
They
it.
say it's gonna be
I probably just-
25K someday.
I'd invest most of it. I give a little bit to my dukes and pops, you know, of course.
Hey, respectful.
I probably wouldn't spend nothing though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll spend it all, but I'll definitely invest it in the family.
Definitely. What are some your favorite like pop culture things? What do you like? Like what do you?
Pop
what's your
culture.
favorite movie or like your favorite some type of your favorite music?
Okay, word. So my favorite movies.
Because you're a director. Come on.
Yeah, I really like character based development movies.
Yes,
Where there's
okay.
like a bunch of, it's really focused on characters. Like there's no like crazy VFX and a bunch of stuff. It's
Right.
just like character development.
Yeah.
Two movies that I watched growing up that I really loved and like resonated with was Pursuit of Happiness.
Yo,
Will Smith.
That one's crazy. That
And
one's a
Jada
tearjerker.
Smith, like
Tearjerker.
I love watching that movie. Like it's something I kind of like seen a lot of that growing up. I feel like
Wow.
with like a split household because
Yes.
the father I'm talking about is my stepfather.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So he came through. He stepped up big, but I
Shout
seen
out
that.
that dude.
I seen what like Jada Smith in the movie kind of went through, where
Yeah.
he had a split household going back and forth and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely Pursuit of Happiness. Another one I like. You know, shout out my name, Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter's a fire movie.
Yeah, Coach Carter is fire.
Little
All my friends love that back.
Coach
in the
Carter
day.
is
Yeah,
a dope
Coach
ass
Carter's
movie.
fire.
I really I like when they just kind of show rawness. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And just show like the environment. So
Yeah.
kind of, I guess I relate to a lot of it growing up in Lynn. You know what I'm
Dope
saying?
guy,
So,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
But I love
see
movies
that.
like those two movies are
For me, I like a lot of foreign movies, but I'm a typical just action movies. I love action movies so much, like
Yeah,
just
I'm big on
fighting, high octane, like all crazy stuff going on, explosions, everything. I
Yeah,
love
I'm
it.
into the character development movies as
Yeah,
well.
for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for those. But that brings me to my next question for you. Yo, how do you feel about Bad Bunny getting all this heat about being in Happy Gilmore 2?
He was getting heat.
That was fire.
Yo,
Yeah,
put me on. Yo, Happy Gilmore. First of all, I just saw it.
I just
this
saw it too.
weekend.
Yeah.
Fire.
Me too.
Fire.
I loved
Great
it.
movie.
I loved it.
Great movie.
I loved
Great
it.
movie.
I thought it was smooth.
I genuinely loved it. But people are talking shit. Like,
What are they saying though?
What is his name? Aiden Ross?
Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross, whatever
Yeah.
your fucking name is.
Damn.
Talking shit about Bad Bunny, saying crazy shit. Oh, he did a bad job. He's acting with Sucky. Like, bro, get out of here, bro.
Why you
I think he
hating?
did an amazing job. I think it was a great way to make it like present time. Hey, yo!
Oh my God, is that who I think it is?
I'm sorry.
We got our
Shiloh?
R-rated.
Shiloh. You're going into the rated R phase.
There you
now.
go.
Sorry,
Damn.
sir. But yeah, Happy Gilmore. 2. Great job,
Watch it
buddy.
now. Hey,
Watch
they
it
gonna
now.
sponsor the video too. Happy
facts.
Gilmore.
Adam, work with my boy.
Yes.
Give him an
Fire.
opportunity.
Yes.
Fire.
Local.
I'm tagging you in this.
Do that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hold up. I'm passing this on.
Let's go. Hold on. Yo, hold on. You know we had to pull up and show love to Shiloh today, cause that's just the man of the hour. Y'all already know what the fuck's going on, man. I really fuck with this guy. Yo, how long have we known each other so far? Like, what I would say?
I'll say like 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months,
Yeah,
right?
for
Yeah.
sure.
So we're about to be late. No bullshit, bro. I really appreciate everything you've been doing for us. Man, your quality of work, bro. I really fuck with that shit. I don't see nothing like that, bro. No cap.
That's love, bro. I appreciate that.
I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it, bro.
Shiloh!
Shiloh in the building.
Yeah,
Yo, it's
guys,
rated all edition, so we can say everything the fuck we want. Fuck everything. But y'all already know what time it is, bro. I
Yes, sir.
really fuck with you. Yo, Shiloh, no bullshit. I just have a few questions for you, bro.
Talk to me.
Rated R?
What? Yeah, you're not.
Rated R.
It's gonna get rated R, but like it's more into like him right now. What made you get into this? Like, what was your what did you see that motivated you to want to make your first video or do that basketball stuff that you told me when we first met?
Yeah.
What made you get into it?
I think it's just my intuition. Like, it's something I've always been drawn towards. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Something I can't really explain. I feel like some people find that quickly, some people find it later. Everyone's on their own timing. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was something I was always drawn to. Like I said with JC and them, like since I was younger, I was always trying to find a camera and record anything I could.
Anything,
You know what I'm saying? I just love to be behind the camera and film
Any
videos
context
for
better than
everybody.
anything.
Exactly, yeah.
Better
So I
than
think
nothing, I
over the
mean.
years, it just developed a little bit more.
Word.
I just kept putting time to it. You feel me? I fell out of it sometimes as well, but always came back to it.
you always
'cause
came
it's
back to
something
it.
that I've always thought about and wanted to go for. So yeah.
Right. And if there was one person, not saying that it's gonna happen, something crazy is gonna happen and it's coming soon, bro. I feel that shit.
That's love.
But if there's one person you really wanted to work with, who would that person be?
Just in general, or like artist based, anybody?
Artist, anybody big, anybody local rapper in your
I
city, anybody. It could be a famous person.
Yeah.
But if there was one person you wanted to work with, who would that person be?
I definitely would say Cole Bennett.
Cole Bennett?
He's like one of the top.
Honestly, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
so
nah,
you gotta tell me a little bit more.
He's tough. He's pretty much like, he started his own media brand.
Okay.
He directs music videos with like a bunch of the biggest artists. He had a crazy wave in like from 2016 to 2020.
Alright.
He's still going crazy, but he's from Chicago. He put on a bunch of artists.
Okay.
He's a dope ass director,
Okay.
bro. I'd love to be able to do
So
something.
now that you said Chicago, would you go over there and shoot a video?
I went to Chicago and shot a video. Probably like 3 years ago. Yeah. Chicago look like Gotham City. It's crazy.
For real?
Yeah,
It's
crazy.
really-
vibe. We were there for like 5 minutes. We seen the CVS get robbed. We seen somebody we seen a bunch of stuff.
Yo, so do they make it seem how they make? Is it how they make it seem on social media, like crazy? Like is Chicago like
I mean,
really?
It's
Like
it's
were you
calm.
on your 10 toes, like 10 toes down? You know?
I mean, we
Barbecue.
were in the Bean in Chicago.
Okay.
And we probably seen a bunch of people in ski masks. You know,
Oh, shit.
but
I mean, I think
you
the
also
ski
got
mask-
your like tourist people that are just there
That's
being
another
on some
thing.
cool vibes.
Word.
Yeah, so it's smooth. I feel like it just depends where you at. what you doing.
Word.
But I liked it. I like the vibes.
I might have to tap into him. He's a rapper.
Who?
The person you just said.
Cole Bennett. He's a director.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's a director.
Okay.
He's fired.
Word. I mess with that. Word. Now, what was your first video shoot? Your first one?
Damn. My first video shoot is probably on some basketball stuff.
The
That's what
basketball
I
stuff
started
that you
off
said?
with.
Okay.
I'll say this, right? So my first brand was On Ball Media.
Okay.
Really, it came out of nowhere. Like I made the logo, I shot my first video and posted it within like 1 day.
Okay,
I just did
okay.
it. So I would say probably that one. I really wanted to do something because I knew a bunch of hoopers in my area.
Yeah,
So I
nah,
kept-
Lynn got mad hoopers.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
ain't gonna
So
lie.
I went into the bathroom.
Shout out John now, man.
John, yeah, I just
Yeah,
seen
shout
him.
out
I just
John,
seen
no,
him
that's
today.
my bro.
John going crazy.
No bullshit.
But yeah, I made the logo mad quick in the bathroom. Like I just like took a shower.
Yeah.
I made the logo, and then I hit up my boy who was a hooper. We went to the park right next to my crib. I shot him like a little mixtape, posted it the next day, and like that was it.
So what made you come up with the brand that you have now? Like
Repentful?
Yeah.
Repentful. So I met all my boys. All the Repentful boys. There's 4 or 5 members.
Okay.
I met them all my freshman year of high school when I went
Yeah.
to Lynn English. And pretty much like we all had the same interests, music, videos,
same motion.
Yeah, exactly. So
same
we would just all
motion.
link up after school, pull up to my boy Stunner and Derek's house in the basement, cook up anything. We were cooking up stuff on the worst equipment possible, and then just through that we just kept going, kept evolving, and then we got the studio now, and that's just Repentful.
Word. And those guys too. Those
are my guys.
Guys, shout out the guys in the back, man. We'll tag their names on it. You'll see it. 8 o'clock. Y'all already know what the fuck is going on. It's rated R edition. The other two niggas here don't drink, but we drinking. But we drinking.
What's the shot to?
Yo, it's a Shiloh. It's a straight to the point. You see what's going on.
Shiloh, straight to the point. Y'all already know. Shout out Dreesen and JC, man, for doing everything.
Appreciate y'all, boy.
Woo!
That was smooth.
God damn.
That was smooth.
What was that right there?
It was marinating.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't. No free promo.
That's that straight to the point juice.
Yeah,
straight to the point. Tequila.
Party.
Stay tuned. That's
Sponsor
No
right here.
taxation without representation.
Straight to the suit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The cameras you got right now, those look type expensive, man.
Yes, sir.
So explain to me, like how did you get all this? You know what I mean? Obviously, the business is flowing right now.
Yeah.
You know you got a couple things going on right now, which it's awesome. Everything you got going on, awesome. But like, do you invest all your money into the work that you putting in right now?
Yes, bro.
Everything, right?
Like literally, I've had there's been times I had 3 jobs, times I had 2 jobs. But I've been working multiple jobs since I was like 16.
Yeah.
I stopped around when I was 20 and started focusing more on video.
Got you.
Damn near everything I have and everything I've earned has gone into my camera shit, has gone into the studio.
Right.
I've put thousands upon thousands of dollars in my studio. So yeah, I've just always been investing right back into it.
Now, right? Now, if you talking to yourself 4 years ago, if you were talking to yourself 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whenever you felt like you didn't have the motion that you got now, what would you say to yourself right now? Because there's probably another young kid right now that wants to do the same thing you're doing. And if it was you, what would you tell him right now if he asked you a couple questions?
That's a great question.
No bullshit. What would you tell him?
I would say to just always keep going. You know what I'm saying? There's been so many times where I wanted to give up.
Yeah.
So many times. And there's going to be more times where I want to give up. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. You have the ups, you have the downs, but always understand the reason why you're doing it. When COVID happened and I stopped filming and I stopped touching my camera, every day all I thought about was my camera.
Yeah, I feel
real
it,
shit.
I feel
you know what I'm saying? I'm at work. I'm working 2 to 3 jobs, thinking about my camera. Like, I'm in a whole different place thinking about my camera.
You at school.
That's when I started to realize, like, yo, I need to do this. Like, what am I doing?
This.
You know what I'm saying? So I would just say keep going. Of course, it's gonna be big downs, but you just have to have that faith in yourself. You gotta believe in you more than anybody, because it's not gonna look good. It's gonna look ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like very ugly. So
keep that confident at all times.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Believe in yourself. That's what I say to anybody.
Y'all already know, man. If you're trying to do what he's doing right now and you're trying to lock in, hear to what he's saying. Everything when you start is always a process. It's always hard. But if you keep going and keep that motion and mentality right, you're going to get it done, bro.
Yes, sir.
No cap. Shout out to Shiloh. Shout out everybody in here right now.
Bro. Shout out to Shiloh, because you're Shiloh, bro. I'm talking to Shiloh, bro.
It was a three-way dab. That would have been crazy.
Bro, this is the man behind, you know what I'm saying, behind our madness. And I just want to say, bro, like, this guy, I don't know how he does it, but he's fucking doing it. Because every single time we recorded, bro, I thought it wasn't good enough. I thought I didn't do nothing, but this dude made me seem like I was doing the best thing in the world, bro. On dogs, bro.
Yo, that's a fact, though. I ain't gonna lie.
So after my first video, yo, bro, oh man, I wanted to record every day. I want to be like I want to be on camera every day.
I ain't gonna lie, it is fun.
It is
fun. I'm not gonna lie, it is fun.
And I want to give him my work just so he could just do something with it.
Yeah,
and get crazy, bro.
Let's go.
I don't really like that,
yo,
bro.
guys,
so for everybody that's been on our back asking, yo, who's your cameraman? Who's this? Who's that?
There it is.
There he is.
There you go. There you go. We wasn't trying to let the sauce out soon, but we had to. But guys, you already know. Thank you for tuning in to Straight to the Point. We love everybody in here. Shiloh, thank you for coming by and doing this interview with us. We really appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
We love you behind the scene, but today we wanted to be all about you, man. We appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you.
This is Straight to the Point. Y'all already know what's going on. Me, Shiloh, Lubal here, JC, and everybody, Dreesen, everybody, the 2 cameramans. Shout out Bell, too, with the hookah. He's over here, but he's not in the camera right now, but we good. Yo, guys, y'all already know. Remember.
Oh, damn, we gotta
get the whole gang in.
We gonna tip the boat over.
Y'all already know. And always remember, peace, love, motion.
I finally got to do it.
He said, I finally got to do it.
I've been watching behind the camera the whole time.
Shiloh tried to move.
Don't turn that